Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing the important chapter that is life processes. In the previous video we spoke about the introduction of the life processes and about the nutrition. There are two types of nutrition, that is autotrophic nutrition and the heterotrophic nutrition. These are the modes of the nutrition. Okay, nutrition ಅನ್ನೋ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೋಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ನು ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸಿಂದ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹೆಟೆರೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಕ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಹೆಟೆರೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸ್. ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. Autotrophs means one which prepare their own food. So autotrophic nutrition is a process by which autotrophs take in substances from outside and convert them into stored forms of energy. Raw materials ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಿಂಥಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಆಟೋಟ್ರೋಪ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಫುಡ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಫುಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೌ ದೇ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಫುಡ್, let we know now. In the 17th century, a Belgian physician Van Helmont set up an experiment in which he planted a willow sapling in a wide amount of the soil. So the soil was watered but nothing else was added in it. After 5 years, he found the tree had gained 74 kg in weight, but the soil had lost only 52 gram. So Van Helmont concluded that the tree had made 74 kg of new growth from water alone. So Van Helmont's experiment was effective in showing that plants' food did not come from the soil, but he had overlooked the fact that air was available to the plant as well as the water. So could it be that the plant made 74 kg of material from just air and water? This might seem unlikely, but we now know that plants do indeed make their food from the carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil. ಸೊ ವಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಮಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಅವರು ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ನ ಗ್ರೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಯಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. 72 kg ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಗೇನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಈಗ ಸಾಯಿಲಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫುಡ್ಡು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟು ಅದರ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ತಾನೇ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸಾಯಿಲ್. ದಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಇವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So the animals get their food by eating the plants or animals, so they are called the heterotrophs. And plants make their own food. They combine carbon dioxide from the air and with water and dissolve salts from the soil. So plants do not get their food from the soil. So the first stage by which plants make food is called the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process that plants prepare their food by using a sunlight and carbon dioxide. This picture tells that how the animals get their food and how plants get their food. ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸು ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಹೇಗೆ ಅದು ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ರಾ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫುಡ್? The raw materials for the photosynthesis are carbon dioxide, water and the sunlight. Using carbon dioxide and water, they prepare the food, that is glucose C6H12O6 and liberation of byproduct as oxygen with little amount of the water by using chlorophyll and the sunlight. This C6H12O6 or the glucose, that is the carbohydrates that are utilized for the providing energy to the plant. So we will study how this takes place in the next section. The carbohydrates which are not used immediately are stored in the form of starch in the plants that gives internal energy to the plant when plant required. And a somewhat similar situation is seen in us also. Us means animals. So where some of the energy derived from the food we eat is stored in our body in the form of glycogen. ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಚ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಲೈಕೋಜನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಫೋಟೋಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಅಕ್ಕರ್. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ 3 steps. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. And the first one is absorption of the light energy by the chlorophyll. ಲೈಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿನ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಟು ದ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆಗಿ ವಾಟರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಟು ದ carbohydrates. That is, the hydrogen reduces carbon dioxide and synthesizes the glucose. This reaction is very important. Using a carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and the chlorophyll, the glucose is formed with liberation of the byproduct as oxygen. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ನ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಲೈಟನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಸೆಲ್. ದ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕಲರ್ಡ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಪಿಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್. It is present in the leaves of the green plants, and the chlorophyll in the cells is packaged into tiny structures called chloroplast. The next slide shows a diagram of the leaf cells with their chloroplast. As we know, the photosynthesis which occur in the leaf cells of the plant, this is a cross section of a leaf under the microscope. You will notice that some cells contain the green dots. These green dots or cell organelles called the chloroplast, which containing a chlorophyll. ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಸೆಲ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೀಫ್. When we see under the microscope, we notify this structure. The upper layer is called the upper epidermis and the lower layer is called a lower epidermis. In between the upper and lower epidermis, the cells are present. The cells which containing a chloroplast, that inside the chloroplast the chlorophyll are present and air spaces are present, and in lower epidermis the god cells, the stomata is formed. You will know the stomata in the next slide. This diagram is very important for your exam. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ಲು ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲೋರೋಫಿಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಸೆಲ್. ಆದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡನ್ನು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಪ್ಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ದ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲೋವರ್ ಎಪಿಡರ್ಮಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ leaf. The stomata which are tiny pores, that are small pores present on the surface of the leaves. So massive amounts of the gaseous exchange takes place in the leaves through these pores of the purpose for the photosynthesis. But it is important to note here that exchange of gases occurs across the surface of the stems, roots and leaves as well as. So each stoma has a pair of god cells, so which controls the opening and closing of the stomatal pore. When water enters the god cell, it swells and the pore opens, and when the god cells lose water, it shrinks and the pore closes. So this is a stomata. They have the pair of god cells. So when water enter into the god cells, ದೇ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸ್ವೆಲ್. ವಾಟರ್, ನೀರು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅದು ಸ್ವೆಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಊದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಓಪನ್. ಆ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪೋರ್ಸಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡು ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಗಾಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲು, ಆ ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟ is very important, and the functions of stomata are massive amount of the gaseous exchange takes place here, and exchange of gases also occurs across the surface of the stem, root and the leaves. And second one is transpiration takes place through the stomata. The large amount of water is lost in the form of water vapor through stomata is known as the transpiration. So far we have talked about how autotrophs meet their energy requirements, that is carbon dioxide and the light energies. And now water used in the photosynthesis is taken up from the soil by the roots in the terrestrial plants, and other materials like the nitrogen, phosphorus and the iron and magnesium ions are taken up from the soil. Here is a chart of the respiration versus photosynthesis in the plants, and in the process of respiration the oxygen taken inside and the carbon dioxide will release, and in photosynthesis carbon dioxide taken and the oxygen is released, and respiration occurs in all the times and photosynthesis occurs at daytime only because for sunlight. And the equation is oxygen plus glucose that forms energy, and in photosynthesis carbon dioxide and water which gives glucose and the oxygen. And the summary of the photosynthesis is the plants which combine carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil to make the glucose. The energy needed for this process comes from the sunlight, and the sunlight is absorbed by the chlorophyll that contained in the chloroplast of the leaf. The glucose can be used for the energy or to make other substances. And to make other substances, the glucose must be combined with other chemical elements such as nitrogen and the potassium. And these chemical elements are present as ions in the soil and are taken up in solutions by the roots of the plant. These are the basic and important questions of the photosynthesis. The first question is, for a plant to make a glucose which needs option A carbon dioxide and water, B carbon dioxide, water and the sunlight, and the C carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll, and D carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll and nitrates. And the byproduct of the photosynthesis is water vapor, oxygen, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Comment the right answers. And third question is, the plant needs to take in nitrate ions in order to make option A protein, B cellulose, and the option C starch, and option D sugars. Fourth question is, chlorophyll is present only in the option A cytoplasm, option B vacuole, and the option C the cell wall, and option D the chloroplast. Question number 5. The food made by photosynthesis is transported round the plant in the form of option A glucose, B sucrose, C starch, and the D cytoplasm. Which mineral ions are needed for making protein? Magnesium ions, sulfate ions, phosphate ions, and option D nitrate ions. If you know, please comment answers. In the next video we will discuss about the experiments on the photosynthesis. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel for getting more videos. Thank you all.